The
on,
fuck?
calm down. Anyways,
Wait,
right? So, in regards to the proposition in favor that God exists, right? Or the argument in favor of the proposition that God exists, right? I guess we can hold to the calculus
relax, relax.
notion
You're
of the
affirming his
probability
existence?
scheme of the distinctional domains, right? Of the
Probability
hypothesis in
scheme you got
question,
set up?
index hypothesis in question, right? We can say, well, hypothesis one explains more that God exists in more conventional rational age to adopt to hypothesis one rather than the contrary within a domain. Obviously, if it is the case that these ages in question hold to hypothesis X and not the contrary of the oppositional hypothesis within the domain, so be more in reference intrusively to hypothesis two, then obviously God exists because hypothesis just says that God exists. Everyone wants to say that, but you can give an argument or refutation to that.
Okay, so clear clarity. Hypothesis one just explains or has more explanatory power for God existing, so we affirm hypothesis one over hypothesis two.
And you're saying that, okay, to be clear, do you think there's a distinction between
I'm
explaining the
asking you a
exponent
question about what you
yanons in
said,
pawn?
bro.
Yeah, so the exponent
I'm
yanons
confused,
just
bro.
says that,
Why
well, we
are
can
you
have
burning
some
shit
type
right
of
now?
hierarchy
I asked
notion
you a
of
clarifying question,
explaining
right? But
things within the domain of X, which is more indexed to the proposition that God exists. Yeah,
bro,
that's
what?
false. I think
Bro,
not an
yo,
easy
wavy,
argument.
wavy,
I mean,
wavy.
I
You're
don't know why we
confused.
can't
I'm
hold.
asking a question about what you said, bro. I haven't even gave
Yeah,
any
and the
type of reason
question
to
is
speak yet.
somewhat confused. I never gave reasons to
I
why. Like,
asked you what did you
obviously,
said. How
if
are you
there's some type
confused
of
about a
relevant
question that asks
distinction
is what
in
did you
regards to the
say?
type of
Are
talk
you
that
retarded?
invokes explaining
Are you
things invoking
retarded?
the domain of
How are
X,
you
right,
confused
and
about
not
a
just
question that
implied to
said
the
what did you
hypothesis in
say? Are
question
you
that God
stupid?
exists, then you will need to cash out the definitions or the exponentials that explicit
Bro, wavy,
explendum
wavy, wavy,
is in
wavy. You're
question
debating because you're
to
overheating because
explain in here,
ChatGPT is not going to
sir.
save it from me. I asked you what did you say? How was the question confusing?
I told you how it was confused, you fucking retard. Are you dumb?
Okay, so explain it one more time for us, bro.
I'll explain it one more time. Is that an obligation I have to do? Do I have to
I
explain
mean,
to you one more
if you
time,
don't do the
retard bitch?
if you don't want to do the obligation, I'm not gonna force you to do it, bro. I could just simply say, what's the probability
Okay,
schema
that's
being
fine
utilized
then.
here?
So
Because
give a
using modal
response.
talk
You
there.
can give a response, and that's fine. We can
I
totally
just did.
conclude.
I just did. I said, what is the probability being utilized here? The modal talk. You're using modal talk here. What's the
Oh,
probability schema?
yeah. Okay, so when you're in reference to the hypothesis domain, right? I mean, I don't technically think that inherently has to follow some type of probability schema. I mean, obviously, we can take
What
it
the
to a
fuck?
private language model. Yeah, calm down. Anyways, I think we can take the type of talk in a private language domain model and just reaffirm it with some type of
A what model?
internalist notional pods that can just, refute the linguistic structure and question some type of things that explains the semantics differently, which is still in question to the domain of God existing than the hypothesis notion.
Well, okay. When you say, when you invoke the word hypothesis or comparison of hypothesis, you don't think that invokes probability or any type
I
of
just
modal talk
told you
there?
we can put the linguistical structure in a domain that just talks about it differently.
The linguistical structure talks about it differently. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
So
that's
when
just
you say, oh, okay,
Definian
so
dumb
what's this different structure
retard.
then? Just to be clear, what's the different structure that's being utilized?
Yeah, so linguistical structure here is just more in reference simpliciter to Definians, and Definians is watching it in question the hypothesis.
Okay,
I don't accept the norm,
that's
retard.
wait. Okay, so be clear. So now it's not a linguistical framework that we're just
Yeah, to be
embedding.
clear here, for the right, I'm saying that I deny the normative type of talk in regards to hypothesis. He said it has to follow probability semantics, which I'm denying, retard bitch. I don't know if this nigga's retarded.
That's when
Hello?
you
Dumb
invoke
bitch?
hypothesis that you're utilizing.
Is he retarded?
Wait,
Oh
wait,
God,
wait,
your
wait,
fucking
wait, no,
ass.
no, 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 no.
There's no way nigga said
So
this
verbatim
retard's
language
above
model.
me.
Okay, so the
What the
verbatim language
fuck?
model you think is independent of probability and modal talk? That's what you
I mean,
believe?
obviously, are you fucking dumb? Okay, to be clear here, once again, obviously,
I'm
it is
asking a
the case that
question.
he
Stop running.
could reject the private language model that talks about
Do
how
you
the
believe that
hypothesis semantics
the linguistical
differently,
talk there
right?
is
But
independent of
intuitively,
modal
he'll have
talk
to give
reference
motivation for
there?
that, or presumably, which he's not doing because he's a retard.
Is
Anyways,
this
right?
nigga
If you feel
stupid?
like, hold on,
This
listen,
nigga
listen.
is failing
If
to
you feel like
understand
you're
the way you
winning so
invoke
far, MZ,
hypothesis.
we can
Bro,
gladly
this
conclude.
nigga,
I'm
no, this nigga
perfectly fine
actually is
with that.
retarded.
I mean, it
This
is the
nigga does
case
not
that it
understand
feels
the
like
commitment
I've
being met here.
successfully
When he
proved
changes the
all my
linguistical
burdens,
framework of
and in
talk
fact, the
there, he's not
proposition to be
changing the
somewhat
any
true, given the
properties
fact
of
that
the
God
definition
exists. I
of
already
the
said the reason to
hypothesis
why
there.
as well.
And the comparison
Rational
of the
agents
hypothesis
traditionally
would go
adopt
down as a form of
hypothesis one and told
comparison
him that
of
God
the
exists,
hypothesis.
retard. He didn't
That
refute
is
that. He was actually quiet
retarded.
on those hypotheses. He didn't even hear what the fuck I
That is
said, right? And I
retarded. This
told
nigga
you
is
to why I don't
stupid
have to
as
repeat what I
fuck.
said to him, given the fact that
This
it's
nigga
not going to
is
be valid to be
retarded,
obligated
bro.
for me to do so.
Bro,
But anyways, right? We can conclude, you
unironically,
fucking retard. Do you want
baby,
to
you
conclude?
are a
Do
retard.
you
You
want
are
to
actually
conclude?
retarded.
Do you
No
want
one
to
can show
conclude?
that in this
Do you want to
linguistical
conclude?
framework model that
Do you
you're
want to
believing that the
conclude?
modal talk is being
Do you want
independent
to
of some sort of
conclude?
a connection there.
Do
When
you
you're
want to
comparing a
conclude? I
hypothesis to
already
another
gave my reasons why I
hypothesis.
think I
Are
won,
you
bitch. Do you
retarded?
want to conclude, dumb bitch? Or do you
This
want to
nigga
keep
is
going and get
literally
shit on?
compared a
You're absolutely ass.
hypothesis.
Attack the model, dumb bitch.
I did attack the model, bro. The model itself does not acknowledge its commitments,
And to
dumbass.
be
When you want to
clear,
compare
and to be
hypothesis,
clear,
hey, when one compare
And to be clear
hypotheses,
here,
and
right?
you believe you're
All I'm
independent from
saying
the
that,
modal talk or
oh, okay, yeah,
probability talk there,
shut the
it
fuck up.
seems
All I'm
fucking
saying is, well, in
confused,
internal
bro.
stimulus
That is
type of talk there,
retarded as
right? We can
fuck.
invoke the
Mind
hypothesis
you,
within
you're
the
just letting
private
this model
language
focus on
domain.
your own
It
fucking
can
modal talk there,
justify
nigga. You're not
how
gonna
it is more
remove the modal
epistemic
talk there when you
warranted
just
for
change the frame
conventional
it from the
age to
linguistic
adopt to the
framing of
domain
it.
in
That is
question to
stupid
the
as
private
fuck.
language
You
system.
dick
You
riding
fucking dumb
ass
bitch.
nigga.
But anyways, right? If
Bro,
you
can you
think you're
actually
winning, because
attack
I
what I
don't think you
said? Can
gave
you
a
attack what I
successful
said?
refutation,
Can you
that
attack what
shit
I
was
said?
ass,
Can you
bitch.
attack what I said?
Anyways, if
Can you
you
attack
think
what I
you're
said?
winning,
You don't
you
attack what I
can
said. You
gladly
don't think it's
conclude
necessity?
if you actually think you successfully refuted the private language domain and how it talks
There's
about
no
this
necessary.
invoking the
Wait.
hypothesis
I swear no.
retard,
I'm
we
gonna
can
keep
gladly
going because I
conclude
know
because
you
nobody
can't
thinks you're
track.
winning
I
here.
know
You're
you
dog
can't
shit.
track. I know you can't track.
You're
I know you can't
absolutely
track.
dog shit.
Sweet. I'm gonna be this very clear. Now, do you
Wow, wow,
reject?
wow, wow. Here, anyways, you want to
You're
conclude, dumb
relax.
bitch? You're
Relax.
retarded.
Do you reject? Wait. Do you reject the linguistical framework that you're abiding by? Rejects modal talk, or doesn't it seem to be necessary to invoke modal or probability
To be
talk or
clear
probability
here,
field
right?
in
I
order to
don't
be it?
know. Yeah, to be clear here, right? I don't know why we can't hold to like some type of view that just says we can just ban these type of talks and not deny. I think there's a clear, relevant
And
distinction there, you
then
fucking
this
dumb bitch.
disability can
But
still
anyways,
exist.
right? We can conclude. If you honestly think you're winning this, we can conclude. That's fine. If you think you
No.
rejected the
We can continue because I
Wait,
want to
wait,
see
to be
this
clear,
point
if you think you
conclusion.
rejected the private language type of talk
I
there
agree with
in
you that I did,
regard
but I
to
still want to
hypothesis
continue, bro.
or
I still see how
hypotheses,
dumb this
right?
is,
You
fuck.
can gladly conclude. We can conclude that's fine.
Alright, we're not gonna force conclusions, little nigga. Anyways, you can continue. Anyways, I'm gonna just talk over you guys so you guys keep saying,
This
bro.
nigga,
I ain't gonna lie, that
if
was
you don't want
actually
to
retarded.
this, I mean, you can gladly attack the
Wait.
argument,
Let me make
right?
this very
But
clear.
it
If you
seems
didn't
to be
want
the
to
case.
bend,
You're
you
confused
bend
on
the
what the
talk there.
argument
You
even
have to stop
entails,
trying to
right?
bend
You
the
said,
talk
well,
from the modal talk.
probability already
You
talks about,
let's
well,
not give away
hypothesis he's
the
already
reason
talks
to
about the
this
semantics invoking
internally or
domains of,
externally to
I guess, Bayesian,
this
right? You
is
fucking
not only
retard.
retarded,
Already
it
said,
doesn't
well,
even
why can't we
actually
just handle
follow
the
the fucking
Bayesian
rules
linguistical
and
structure,
rules
put a private
requirements.
linguist where we
This
talk
nigga
about these
is
type of
actually
normative
ignorant.
semantics
He's a
differently
genuinely
in a more
loser.
somewhat idiosyncratic way, right? You fucking dumb bitch.
Idiosyncratic
But
way.
then you said you gave
Bro,
a
you
refutation to
deny the
that, which I
condition
don't think your
of present.
refutation
You deny the condition
successfully,
of present.
went
You
about
deny the
or
condition
debunk
of present.
anything I said in
You
regards to
deny the
private
condition of
language domain
present.
and the
You deny the
argument in
condition of
favor of the
present.
proposition that God
You
exists, you
deny the
dumb bitch.
condition of present.
But anyways,
You
right? And
deny
I
the
already gave
condition of
range to
present.
the case,
You
bitch
deny the
ass
condition of
nigga.
present.
But anyways,
You deny
right?
the
It
condition
is
of
the case
present.
that you're not giving the
You deny
reference
the
to my
condition of
refutation
present.
in regards to
You
private
deny the
language
condition
domain
of
type of
present.
talk that
You deny the
rejects
condition of
the
present.
Bayesian type of talk or
You
semantics
deny the condition
invoking
of
that
present.
God
Why are you
exists
going to answer?
and also
You deny the
invoking the
condition of
hypothesis
present.
in question, which you're
Do you
obviously
deny the
confused
condition
on,
of
you
present?
fucking dumb bitch.
Do you deny
But
the
anyways,
condition of
it
present?
is also
Do
the
you deny
case
the
that
conditions
you're
of
getting
present?
over talk
Do you deny the
because
conditions of
you're a
present?
fucking
Do
retard.
you deny
I
the
don't know why
conditions
you're
of
trying to
present?
do shit
Do
where
you
you're
deny the
trying to
conditions of
talk over
present?
me, but it's not
Bro,
working.
can
But
one
if you
come up
want to
with a
conclude, you
question,
ugly
gang?
ass
Do
bitch,
you
we
deny that
gladly
the
can.
conditions
And
are present?
actually,
You
I'm
give away
so
some
willing.
rules here.
Listen, I'm so willing to like confidently beat you on anything in life.
Bro,
On
I know you
God, we can
believe
go.
that,
We
but
can go
you know
face
the
post.
conditions
I
are
look
present.
better
Can you
than
answer
you.
the
You're
question?
ugly as
Can you
shit,
stop
and
running
nobody
and answer the
wants you.
question?
Right? Your
Can you
mom
answer the
doesn't want
question?
you. Your
Do you
nobody
deny the
wants
conditions
you.
of
You're a
present? Shut
fucking
up, talk.
bum, nigga. You're
Okay.
adopted. You're a
Do
fucking
you not,
loser.
because
But
you only
anyways, right?
understand
That's
for emotion.
nevertheless. I
Do
want you to
you
attack the private
deny that the
language domain
conditions
model,
are
and I
still
also
present
want you to
within your
attack the
model?
argument invoking that God exists. You fucking dumb bitch.
This
If
nigga is
not,
a
we can conclude this is fine. You're a retard.
wait, this is a contention. I'm gonna say it again. Do you deny that the conditions
I
are
don't
present
care.
within
I
your
don't
model
care what you
framework?
say. I'm not gonna lie.
You don't
I
care what I
already
said?
gave
You
my
don't care what I
response
said?
index to why your fruition doesn't hold up. That attacks the prior
It
language
does hold
model,
up. You didn't
invoking
deny
how
this
we can
objection. You denied
use
defending.
hypothesis type of
You didn't
talk
the
and
present
put
compare
into
you to the
something that's
model
gonna be
or
new
a
within the
probability
internal
field.
stimulus
You spoke to a
conclusion. You fucking
probability field.
retard.
And they're gonna say that
Obviously,
why
it is the
defending
case you're
comes from my
lost. I'm not you
this
dumb
dumbass.
bitch.
Well, we're gonna say
But do
this
you
why
want to
defending
conclude?
from a Bayesian field into a classical view. Actually, it doesn't matter what type of probability we use. Comparing requires between two different separations.
Probability semantic in
Example,
question,
when
you
you get
fucking
objects
dumbass. Are
rules,
you retarded?
between proportions
That's
within
what's in
rules.
question,
You
obviously,
dumbass
by you.
nigga.
I
This is
deny that
how classical
hypotheses can
functions.
invoke.
You take
Wait, to
probability
be
models
clear
and
here,
utilize these
for the right, I
comparisons.
already
This
deny
is
that
defending a
probability
functional.
semantics though
You
has to
defend
always
the
invoke the
functional condition
linguistic structure in
internally or
question to
externally to the model.
a
You absolutely
hypothesis.
retarded bitch.
It's obviously fucking lost.
Obviously, we're not talking
Hello?
about the things not even present here.
Hello?
You
This
guys have
nigga's
belief
retarded
in
and I already
the
gave
data
reasons to
to
why we
bend
should
of the
adopt to the
model and
model,
deny
you
the
dumb
conditions
bitch.
of the
But you didn't even attack
framework.
the rational why should we? So why should we adopt the model in question? The private relation system that talks about hypotheses semantically different. You fucking retard. They can be used in an idiosyncratic way. You dumbass bitch. Those are all my reasons why. We can say, well, the type of talks that invokes the justification there is going to be more epistemically rational given the conventional agents warranty. You fucking retard. But anyways, if you still think you won, we can conclude that's fine. You're fucking ass.
Wait. Do you reject the
Nobody
mathematical
thinks you're
axioms
winning.
then?
You're dog shit.
You reject the mathematical axioms then?
Is he retarded? Wait, to be perfectly clear here. Wait, hold on. Hear what you're asking. I refuse. No, actually, no, I don't refuse there. I deny whatever the eyes, you're a retard, right? And
I
they're
did
not a
not
binary in the
ask
partition.
what's the dialogue
But
grounded
anyways,
in.
right? Back to what I was
What's the dialogue
saying,
grounded
you
in?
retard. I already gave reasons to why we should adopt the model. Not only that, outside of those type of
Reasons?
talks, I already
The
gave the argument in
reasons?
favor for the proposition
Hey,
being
I think
true.
you're
You
confused.
fucking dumbass bitch. You're
You're
ugly as
confused.
shit. And
You're
you're ugly and
confused.
chop. Kill yourself.
You're
You're ugly and
confused.
broke.
You're actually so
Anyways,
confused.
right? If you
You're so
honestly think
confused to
you're
talk.
winning
You're
this, we
so
can
confused
conclude.
to
That's
talk.
fine. You're
You're so
absolutely
confused
fucking
to
dog
talk
shit.
there.
I don't
You're
know
so
who
confused
has
to
me
talk
above
there.
this
You're actually
retard,
so
but I
confused
want
to
you to
talk there.
change everything right
Dave
fucking
is
now. This nigga's
the model.
retarded as
Nigga,
shit.
what?
He hasn't
Nigga,
attacked the
reword
argument so
that.
far,
You're
and he
comparing
hasn't
my
attacked the
mathematical
model.
action
He's a
to
fucking
the
retard.
probability schema in the modal talk? Are you retarded? That's what you just told me? This nigga is a burger.
Okay, MZ. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, right? Do you
By the
think
way,
the
we can
hypothesis
conclude.
type of
We
talk
can
invokes
conclude. We can
probability
conclude. We can
schemes?
conclude. No, you want
You
to conclude, right?
retard.
We can conclude. We can conclude. We
All
can
right, all right,
conclude.
that's fine. Yeah, we can go. Yo, Polar, do pose.
Nigga said
You're
polar do
dog
polls.
shit. You're
I reject
ass.
polls. I don't care for polls. I reject polls.
No. On God, we can do pose.
I
On
just
God,
said
we can do pose. That's fine.
I said reject polls.
No.
This nigga
On
just
God, we
told
can
me
do
the
pose. I want you to
framework
get
we embed
embarrassed.
language
I
in.
want you to get
Damn,
embarrassed. No,
this nigga
God
Wavy
do
is a
pose. On God,
bot.
do pose.
He said
On
he
God,
was
do
a
pose. On God, do
bot.
pose. On God, do pose.
Wait,
On God, do pose. You're dog shit. You're absolutely ass. You're terrible. Do pose.
Just mute us, bro. I reject polls, by the way,
Niggas
because I
Yo,
dog
I'm not
shit.
gonna lie,
I
bro. I
reject
couldn't
polls.
hear a word this nigga MZ
Niggas
said, bro. He
dog
was
shit.
getting dropped by this nigga Mike, bro.
Bro, Angular scribbled, bro. Basically, all this nigga's retarded. This nigga
Oh my
changed his
gosh.
public
He's
some
finna
comparisons
lose.
to a framework in which you've been by the linguistics, and this nigga was comparing two hypotheses. And I was telling this nigga, if you compare two hypotheses, that literally requires some type of higher probability schema or induction there. And when you compare the probability models, specifically about the middle talk
That's
there,
not
bro,
what's
I'm
being
gonna
said at
talk,
all,
and
you
this nigga
retard.
didn't hash that out, except to get
It's
into
on rank by the
influence
way.
and
Hold on.
explain it. This nigga
We can go on the rank and
this
see
nigga
you're
was embedded
retarded.
in a linguistical framework
That's not
that is
what you
outside of
said.
the same
You're a
condition.
retard.